Hi guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Hello everyone.
PJ, did Larry West ever comment
from
yesterday?
I forgot to go back and look.
Larry, you watching us today? We missed you yesterday on the day that we put your cassette in the Monte Carlo with 600 miles.
Yeah, we were rocking out.
So hopefully you watched it on the replay on YouTube or on Facebook. And let's see if Larry chimes in today. We're talking about the Jeep. Now, this is the next one to end, so 30 some days left to enter to win this Jeep. This has the same engine that's in the SRT Challenger Scat Pack and the Charger Scat Pack cars, so that's a 392 cubic inch engine. That translates to 6.4 liters.
And how much horsepower, Chris?
470 horsepower. And I think the same amount of torque. I think it's 470 on foot-pounds of torque as well. So this is really a muscle car Jeep, muscle Jeep car. Who's there, Larry?
Larry West, yeah.
Larry! You rock, Larry.
Good afternoon, Chris. I missed the live feed yesterday, but he did watch the repeat.
I'm glad you watched the repeat.
Glad the tape worked. And
Alice, man!
And about adding it to the giveaway, absolutely yes. May the winner enjoy it.
Yeah, there you go. We loved it, and all your notes right there on the label on it. Oh, that rocked and roll. Very retro. And you've got good taste in cassette tape brands. Only use Maxell.
We should take a picture of the thing and put it in the gallery of photos for the giveaway.
Should totally do it. So the Jeep does not have a cassette tape player in it. Otherwise, we'd be rocking out in this. I think it's got a Bluetooth connection on it.
Scott says rough and tough looking sharp.
Yeah, and so let's take that moment to thank our partners on this trail build, of course. Put this to is the brought to you by on this. They provided the Anthem wheels as well as the products from Icon. And then the whole project was put together by Force Customs of Tampa, Florida, who put the rigid lights. We'll show them to you, as well as the
rigid
worn
blue lights underneath.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
And then the worn winch. Wench or winch?
Winch.
I better say this right or I'll get in trouble.
Say winch.
Winch. There you go.
To pull your buddies out of
wouldn't be the first time I pull my buddies out. Thank you so much for that, PJ. So wonderful on here. Again, no engine modifications like we've done on some of the Hellcats in the past. That means that whoever the winner is will get the remainder of the the Jeep factory warranty on this. And that makes it ever so nice. Kathy wanted us to show the difference between the mild and the wild exhaust. To do that, we actually have to do a Fire It Up Thursday.
Oh, Fire It Up Thursday.
Which we will do. So we're going to fire it up, and then I'm going to toggle the exhaust from mild to wild, and then I'm going to show you the blue rock crawler lights.
So should we hear it like fire up really loud and then get quiet? Or will it start
I don't know what mode it's going to fire up in. So wherever it fires up, we'll figure it out from there.
It seems like the cars in our garage seem to fire up
loud.
And then you have the opportunity to turn
them down. I think that's the case here. Let's get in this bad boy and see what it's got.
Back here and
Again, push button start on here makes it super nice to go ahead and start. And let's see here what we've got. PJ, before I do this, I want you to show where the button is.
Oh, what's that? Do you have a button?
There's a button that moves the exhaust from mild to wild. You see where my finger is right there?
Yeah.
Okay, you see the exhaust tips there, on and off. So when we turn it on first, it's on.
It's on.
It's on. PJ, who put the temperature down to 60 degrees on this? Okay. Now here's the wild exhaust. And then when I push a button, so your neighbors don't complain, hear that big difference? Huge difference in the sound there. Again, here's it without the performance exhaust on, and now with the performance exhaust on. I mean, night and day difference, totally night and day difference. And that's all electronically controlled. They have baffles in the exhaust that do that. And then I'm going to go back to quiet.
Hey, your blue lights are on, by the way.
My blue lights are on. Now my blue lights are off. We have an auxiliary button here, and wired in there are the rigid lights that were installed by our good friends over at Force Customs in Tampa, Florida. And PJ, those lights should be back on now. Great. Big thumbs up from PJ there that the lights are showing. Now
it's kind of bright in the garage here, so they don't shine as
they
would if they were.
Yeah, if you had the lights out, it would show a whole lot better. So that's just real quickly how the performance exhaust works, and then how those auxiliary rock crawler lights, as opposed to mall crawler lights, work in this 472 Jeep. What a great vehicle. And yes, we do put the rest of the body panels on the vehicle when we give it to you, so the hardtop will go back on. And of course the doors are on. They're removable if you guys are so inclined to hang out at the beach like David Hasselhoff. Let me try that again. David Hasselhoff. And who else was on Baywatch? Was Phoebe Cates in Baywatch?
Like Pamela Anderson.
Oh, Pamela Anderson, yeah.
So Mike Brown says Jeep is the ultimate SUV.
Yeah, you know, it's so nice, and you could get a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and that's technically an SUV, or this Wrangler Rubicon is so popular, especially down here in Florida and out west, places like Moab, out west in California, and out there in the Baja.
Roger says, and the hood is very easy to open.
And the hood, haha, and thanks to Roger, I now know how to open that hood. Now here's what's interesting. You've got that big old engine, still the speedometer maxes out at 120 miles an hour. Why is that, ladies and gentlemen? Because of the size of the tires. With those tall of a tires, it becomes, I don't want to say unsafe, but I will tell you that Jeep does not want you going over 120 miles an hour with those tall tires, nor should you.
Those are big tires.
And even if you could go over 120 miles an hour, please only do it in a controlled professional environment like a track.
Scott Hoover says, man, I may have to enter this one too. My brother got a hybrid, but I would rather have the Beast.
Yeah, this is a beast. And I got to tell you, those hybrid Jeep, what are they called, the 4VEs, super popular. Jeep is selling a ton of them. This is throwback, this is old school, this is all V8 power. And remember, this is the next giveaway to end. Got about 32 days left to enter, and how do you do it? You go to www.dreamgiveaway.com, you use promo code Facebook Live, you get those bonus tickets. I also like to point out here that there are paddle shifters. You see them here, PJ? There are paddle shifters on the steering wheel here, so that you can put this and drive into a manual mode. There's an M right here on the main transmission shift lever. Over here, your four-wheel drive modes. And so you put it over a manual, and then you can tap shift here. So cool.
Gregory says Jeeps are great for Montana country.
Oh yeah, Montana. And what's the speed limit in Montana now up on the highways? 85?
I'm sure it's up there.
Yeah.
Scott Hoover says he just wants to give a shout out and say thanks to the Dream giveaway team. When I entered my entries for the T-Rex, the bonus code wasn't applied. Somehow the Dream giveaway team still took care of it for me, so thanks again, Dream Team.
Oh yeah, that's, did Leanne do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Leanne's great up there in customer service. Well, what else you got today, PJ? Tomorrow's going to be a Fire It Up Friday.
Gregory says 85 is the speed limit.
85, that's what I thought it was.
But in this thing, you could be climbing rocks.
Yeah, I could be climbing rocks in this. And a nice tachometer on here as well. So you can see it right there on the left pod. So really very performance oriented, but you don't have that 220 mile per hour speedometer like you do on the new jailbreak Hellcat.
Oh,
how do we get this entire video without mentioning that?
Talk about the jailbreak Hellcat.
The jailbreak Hellcat. So if you guys go right now to www.dreamgiveaway.com, you can get early entries in for the jailbreak Hellcat. 809 horsepower. We're waiting for Don Garlitz and Leah Pruitt to get some seat time in it. We're hoping Leah has a chance to see it at her race in Indianapolis. That'll be the first week of September. Jailbreak edition, that means that you're able to mix colors with other colors that you normally can't do. And it rocks. So we can't show it to you yet, but you can get your entries to win at www.dreamgiveaway.com. If you see that blue navigation bar across the top of the homepage, click on the word Hellcat.
Roger says, where's Lexi?
Where's Lexi? Now that we're giving away a jailbreak Challenger, not even a Charger, a Challenger.
Yeah, it looks wild. Mike Brown even says that the jailbreak Hellcat is wild.
Yeah.
And it looks fantastic, although it's, out of the garage right now. We had to send it along.
Yep.
But it'll be back soon enough, and we'll be
Sure.
able to really show everybody once again.
We're looking forward to showing it to you guys. So remember, Hellcat has unofficially launched. The official launch date is 8/1. You can see it online at dreamgiveaway.com and also on 8/1. When I say the word
motorcycle,
Indian bike, what do you think of?
I think of motorcycles that were probably built very long time ago. I think the Indian
So do
company,
I.
Didn't they go through some hard times and then it looked like that they were
then
going
they
to pull
came
it
back
up?
out,
Yeah.
So I think of an older bike, from the 40s or the 50s. But the Indian motorcycle is the oldest motorcycle brand in America, and starting on August 1st, you guys can enter to win a championship edition street bike from Indian Motorcycle. You can see that under the coming soon area of our homepage.
Yeah, that one launches 8/1.
Yeah, so that launches on August 1st as well. And August 11th, we'll be drawing the winner for the T-Rex.
Scott Hoover has really summed up everything that we do here. He says, you guys have the best job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what else can you do all day long to be
Yeah,
around these amazing cars?
And I'll tell you what, we have a great time doing what we're doing here. And you know what makes us so happy? When you guys join us and chime in and give us your comments and send us cassette tapes and tell us that you love what we're doing.
Yeah, this is real time. I mean, it is 4:24 here on the East Coast, so I mean, we're looking at your comments in real time. And
that's right. Every day, Monday through Friday, we do a Facebook Live for you guys out there and gals. Lexi, where are you? All right. We're going to wrap it up for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes. Jeep is the next one to end. And we'll see you tomorrow in our favorite place on earth, the Dream Giveaway Garage.
See you next time, everyone.